Hi YouTube! It's the most wonderful time of the year. That's right, it's E3 2013. Bam! Oh yeah. So as most of you probably know, E3 2013 is here. Technically, it's June 11th till the 13th, but that's just the day that the show floor opens and everybody who's at E3 gets to go play the games. The real good stuff, the meat of E3, happens before E3 even begins. Pre-E3 press conferences. That's what we've all been waiting for, myself included, and that's what we're getting. Starts tomorrow. I know that most of you are probably completely on top of this and know exactly what you're doing, but I just want to make sure that everybody has the times for all of the events that are going on. The neighbors are doing some crazy construction. I'm sorry if you can hear that. I'm sorry. I apologize. So first off, Microsoft has their press conference. They're obviously going to be talking about their new console, the Xbox One. And by the way, supposedly Microsoft has been paying off video game publishers to not show their PS4 games at E3. I don't know if that's actually a rumor, but I wouldn't put it past them. EA's conference is at 4 p.m. I personally will probably only be half paying attention to the EA conference because I don't care for EA Sports, and lately a lot of their video games have made me very angry. SimCity. After that, Ubisoft is up. They're at 6 p.m. Probably showing off a bunch of new stuff along with like Assassin's Creed 4 and some other things that we already know are coming out. And then finally for June 10th, Sony has their conference. Sony's conference is at 9 p.m. It's kind of late, but you know. They're obviously going to be bringing out the PS4, giving more specs on it, and showing off the games. Assuming that Microsoft didn't pay off all of the publishers to not show. And that's going to be all for June 10th. It's a very busy day, as you can tell. But then, moving on to the next day, it's all Nintendo. A couple months back, Nintendo announced that they weren't going to be doing a traditional press conference like they do every year, like Sony and Microsoft are doing. A lot of people freaked out. They're like, oh my god, Nintendo, you're so dumb. Why would you not do a press conference for E3? From the very beginning, when people started freaking out about Nintendo not doing an E3 press conference, I said, it's not that big of a deal, guys. They're still going to present stuff. And guess who was right? Ding, 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 ding. So since Nintendo is opting out of doing a big major press conference like with Microsoft and Sony, they're doing the old classic Nintendo Direct. Stupid neighbors. So this Nintendo Direct is going to be at 10 a.m. It's kind of early. For those of you who live out on the West Coast, 7 a.m. Nintendo's also having a separate, smaller presentation specifically for Pokemon X and Y. That presentation is not going to be until 9 p.m. It's fairly late at night, and it's going to be much smaller. What you really want to pay attention to, though, is the Nintendo Direct that is early that morning, June 11th. Don't forget it, mark it down, watch it live. You're not going to want to be late to get on that hype train with the rest of us, trust me there. What's Nintendo going to be talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked that. We know for sure that they're going to be bringing up the new Smash Brothers for the Wii U, possibly with the 3DS connectivity. That's what's been rumored and hinted at in the past. We know that they're going to be announcing the new Mario title. We also know we're going to see plenty more of the new titles that we know for sure are coming out, like Pikmin 3, which is coming out this summer, and Wind Waker HD, which is coming out later this year. And I believe it's been confirmed that they're also going to be bringing up the new Mario Kart game. Other than that, it's probably going to be all about Wii U games. There might be a 3DS game mentioned here or there, but I think that they're really going to be pushing the Wii U right now because the 3DS is doing so well. The Wii U is not. I'm personally hoping that there's going to be some kind of a big announcement about an improvement on the Wii U user interface. It's not bad as it is now, but it can definitely improve. Specifically, I'd like some kind of an optional implementation of social media with both the 3DS and the Wii U, but I don't know how likely that is. Probably not very. And I really, really, really want that Miiverse to extend to the 3DS, and I really hope it does very soon. There have been rumors about a new Metroid game being announced. I don't know if that's true. We know one is in production, but I don't know if they're going to bring it up yet. I guess we'll see. And finally, I'm expecting that they're going to announce a bunch of new virtual console games that are finally going to be released on the Wii U since it's really lacking right now. I suspect that Nintendo has at least 1 or 2 surprises up their sleeve that they're going to throw at us. It wouldn't be E3 without surprises. So once again, that really big Nintendo Direct is Tuesday, June 11th, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Other times are right here. There's plenty of places online to watch all these conferences. There's game trailers, Twitch TV, E3 has their own website. website. Nintendo.com will be airing the Nintendo-specific stuff, of course. If you have a really crappy internet connection but decent cable, SpikeTV airs a bunch of the press conferences. I'm not sure if they're going to have the Nintendo stuff. I also don't particularly care for SpikeTV's commentary on E3, but I'll leave that to you guys. I'll put links down below for places that you can watch all of the conferences live when they're happening, starting tomorrow. Other than that, I hope that you follow me on Facebook and Twitter because I will be live commentating on said conferences. I also hope that you subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't already because I do plan on making videos in regards to the conferences, my thoughts on the Xbox One, which I've been holding off on sharing with you guys. Regardless of whether or not you watch my E3 videos in the future, I really hope that you guys enjoy E3. It should be an exciting year considering there's 2 new consoles and a bunch of new games. Feel free to comment your own predictions down below. It's always good to have it marked down so that when you're right, you can like shove it in everyone else's face. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh. Happy E3, everyone. Love you. Diku diku diku. Do